You can't trust me in a pet shop. You really cannot. Hi. Hello. Oh, I know you're so sweet. You're gonna have to stay in there just a little bit longer though. Because I need to go and set up your cage. I'm sorry, I wasn't as prepared for you as I should have been. Don't think you're that bothered though. I didn't go in intending to get an animal. However, I did take my travel cage with me just in case. So, they're so cute though. Okay, one thing I have to make a little clear about them, although they're in the same travel cage and they did come from the same cage, they are in fact different sexes and they are also different species. One's a winter white, one's a Campbell's, so they are not going to be living together. Don't worry about them being different sexes though. These guys are only about 6 weeks old, they're very young. The chance of the female being pregnant is so unlikely. I'm not sure they're even 6 weeks, they might actually be younger. Hamsters become sexually mature at around 4 weeks, but they don't usually become sexually active for quite some time after that. So I'm not too worried. If worst case scenario something does happen, obviously I've had experience with litter care and stuff like that, so I know how to deal with it. Hopefully that's not something that's gonna happen. So with the announcement of these two new little arrivals, I think it's about time that I shared with you guys a bunch of secrets I've been keeping from you for weeks. And I know I've been having so many questions about when you get another hamster, when, and I've been saying, look, I've got other projects I have to deal with first. I need to get them done before I can even consider it. And then I take a travel cage with me to a pet shop. I am my own worst enemy. Oh, I should clarify for newbies here, yes, my hamsters do come from pet shops, but that is only because here in Cyprus, there is no option for rescuing or adopting small pets. You can rescue dogs, you can rescue cats, and that's pretty much it. However, we also do not have large chain pet stores like Petco, PetSmart, Pets at Home. We don't have any of that stuff. We only have really small, independently run, independently owned pet shops. So you get to be a lot more fussy about where you buy from. And I got these guys from the same shop I got iodine from. And the reason for that is because the lady there absolutely fantastic. I've talked to her quite a lot. I've got to know her. She's very, very passionate about the animals. She's always asking questions, always trying to learn more, always trying to improve their environments and their care and everything, doing everything she can to make the lives of the animals staying in the shop as good as possible. And she really does care for each and every one of these animals as though they are her own pets. So that is why I feel like my money is okay going there. That is a shop I want to support. That is a person and a business I want to support. Anyway, usual disclaimer for any newbies out there. So some of you might be thinking now, okay, you got two, they need to live separate. Erin, you've only got one cage. What the heck is going on? Well, yes, currently I only have one cage. However, if you follow me on Twitter, you already have an inkling of the fact that I've been keeping this secret and I wanted to keep it till right at the very end, but there's nothing I can do about that now. I'm actually in the middle of building an awesome multiple cage design thing, which I will be doing a video on. I'm so excited about doing this. It is a new design based off of an existing too excited, I can't get my words out. It's a new design based off an existing design from another YouTuber. So yeah, I will credit them with, the original design when this comes out, but you guys don't need to worry about that right now. It's coming very soon. So I've been planning for a long, long time. Back when we still had potassium, I have been planning to build multiple new cages so we can re-expand our family. I've been talking about this for a long time, wanting to re-expand the fur family. We were going to wait until after we moved, but it's taking so long to find a new house, and the main reason we were waiting is just because moving is a big stress and it just sounded simpler to get the moving out of the way and then bring in new animals, but we can't find a new home that ticks all of our boxes, and I've been waiting almost an entire year and I'm sick of it, so we're going ahead with all the plans. So I'm currently building multiple new cages, which is what those two will end up living in once they are complete. Obviously they'll have one of their own. They will not be living together, not that I really have to clarify that. For the time being though, I'm going to, because they're only little, they are teeny tiny little things, I'm going to divide the Billy XL down the middle and they're going to live one on each side. Now the reason I'm not doing that as a permanent thing, because it would work, it's still, even if you split the Billy XL, it's still massive, two massive cages you're offering. The reason I'm not going to keep them in that full term is because I have another plan for the Billy XL. I really miss having pairs and groups of dwarf hamsters. It's been a few years because we decided we were going to number down our hamsters and we're only going to keep 1 or 2 at a time. We've had that now since 2013, I think, sort of mid 2013, and now I want my big family again. It was a great experience having just a few. It was wonderful, glad we did it, but now I'm ready to, you know, bring in a lot of new newbies. So I really want to have either a group or a pair again, and that is what I'm reserving the Billy XL for. The problem is trying to get hold of multiple dwarf hamsters of the same sex, because this is a thing that happens. Oh, and I should mention the other thing, the reason why I'm building multiple cages, because yes, we're getting a mouse very soon. I said it was gonna happen before the end of this year, and I meant it. It is happening. I am sick of waiting. One of these cages is intended for a mouse, and I'm talking singularly here. I know female mice are social, don't worry, I've been researching mice for years. I've wanted them for like 4 or 5 years now, so I do have the information on them, I just don't have the actual hands-on experience yet. But yeah, female mice are highly social and should live in groups, but as I've just mentioned, because of this issue with small animals being missexed quite commonly, I don't want to take that risk of getting 3 potentially pregnant females. So the plan is to get a single male mice, since males can live on their own, and oftentimes it's recommended that they live on their own because it's very difficult to keep them happily in pairs and groups. Usually it involves getting them neutered, which then there's controversy about because they're such a small animal. And it's a complicated topic. It's my first actual mouse. So we're just following the basics, we're following the less complicated stuff. We're gonna get 1 male and I'm gonna love him so much. That's something I intend to happen in the next couple of weeks. As soon as these cages are built, he's basically the next one on the list. Once these cages are done, in comes a mouse, straight away. Now some people have said about keeping mice in the Billy XL, aside from the fact that I already wanna use that for, you know, dwarf hamsters, it's also, I don't feel a very good cage for mice because they are quite acrobatic and quite active animals, and they really need a bit more height to their cage than hamsters. That cage is pretty shallow, which was why it makes a good cage for dwarf hamsters, but not for mice. So there we go, that is half of my secrets revealed to you. There's other stuff I can't tell you about yet, but that's everything I can tell you about, and everything that's relevant to the current situation. And I'm feeling there's going to be a lot of excitement now. You're going to see a lot of newbies coming into our family soon, which is really exciting. I can't even contain right now. I just cannot. One thing, I'm not sure I'm gonna do story videos for these guys, just because I've kind of explained the whole situation already in this video, and I can't really call this their story video because obviously there's other stuff in this video. It's a vlog video, so I'm not gonna be doing like an official story, but this is it basically. I will be posting their official introduction videos within the next couple of days. One of them does pretty much have the name. The male has his name already. The female, I have a couple of different names that I'm sort of switching back and forth between. I haven't decided which one suits her best. However, their names will be sticking with the sub-theme we're in. The theme we're in is science, the sub-theme is the periodic table of elements. So both of their names do come from the periodic table of elements, so you guys can feel free to guess what they are down in the comment section below, and they will be revealed to you on their official introductions. I now have to do the absolute most difficult part of bringing home newbies. I have to try and stay away from them for a couple of days. These guys already have great personalities. They're gonna be so easy to tame, I can already tell, but they need their time to settle. They need to chill, they need to relax, they need to get used to their new home. And so I have to back off a bit. So I'm gonna go and convince Iodine that she likes cuddles, just so I can get all this out of my system. But thank you guys for watching this vlog. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and look forward to the heap load of videos coming coming your way very soon. Bye!